Hello, and welcome to today's Speakeasy, where we're going to talk about one of the 2023 American Inside Free Speech Film Festival official selection films. It's called My Mother's Voice, and it was inspired by the events that followed the brutal death of George Floyd in 2020. We'll see the film, and after that, we'll get to meet with the writer and director, Chrishenda Dawkins. And before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, here is My Mother's Voice.
Tonight, the family of the victim shot in an officer-involved shooting on Friday morning is speaking out, naming 26-year-old Brianna Taylor as the woman who died when officers say they were executing a drug search warrant. Police say when they arrived to the Springfield location and entered the home, they met with gunshots. They returned fire, killing Brianna's family.
All right, Mom, about to head out. Genesis is outside.
All right, well, make sure you check in, X.
I will.
And be safe. If you stop by a police officer, you know what to do. Leave your hands where they can see them. Cooperate. And say,
Sir, yes, ma'am. Mom, I know. We go through this every time before
Malcolm Xavier Young, be serious. Now, I'm repeating this because I need to. I need you to get back home safely. You understand?
Mom, I'm okay. I'll see you later.
Leave your hands where they can see them.
All right.
Let's go with the plug, talking about Viva la Raza. If this 20 turn to 80, might you buy me un casa? First I pull up the drain, fuck my bitch on the same. Moonwalk to the bang, might go cop some Jamaican. Lil' mama half Haitian, but that pussy hydration. I might need me a sip, she might need some. I might let the beat breathe. Dreams of doing 100 in a 6-speed. Fuck 12, I've been yelling that since I was 16. Bookshelves, bitch, I stack the paper when I chop trees. Niggas want the beef, might just serve they ass a chopped cheese. Pop beans, she like pop these. I'm like, stop, please, up fees. Now I charge them double for the pristine wordplay. Told her throw it back, she know it's Thursday.
Like I said, fuck, dude. That nigga said, fuck, dude.
I know, I was like, damn, he really hit that. Hey, man.
My guy.
I see you doing your thing.
Fuck 12. Fuck 12. That shit hard, bro.
How you living?
Hey, it's cloudy in here.
Yeah, bro, you know what it is. Y'all trying to blow or what's up?
Hell yeah, we trying to blow. But, X-Soft ass got us on this no fun diet and shit, bro. Trying to get ready for the season, bro. So
This nigga trying to win the highs and this shit, bro. Looking out for niggas' best interests and shit. And I feel that. Speaking of that, how's Tay?
shit, you know, yo, Tay's been Tay, bro. You know what I'm saying? He been locked up for like what, 7 months now? Nigga, no charge, bro.
No charge, 7 months.
No charge, bro. But like I said, G, Tay's holding up. You know what I'm saying? He good.
7 months though, bro. No charge. How's mom's taking that?
Oh, mom's not taking that. You know what I'm saying? She been up to that building every goddamn day, bro. Demanding justice, but the shit she talking about, bro, it go in one ear, out the other with these motherfuckers, bro.
I mean, at least he ain't dead.
What?
Yeah, at least he ain't dead. Come on,
Bro, they cracked his ribs, X. Fuck, bro, you better be lucky the officer had enough sense to get up off his neck. Otherwise, we be planning a goddamn funeral, bro, not a rally, G.
Oh, Lord. Fuck 12, Bridget. No matter what that's looking like, y'all know my stance behind that. Whatever y'all need, I got you.
Oh, yeah,
I got
for
you.
sure.
But hey, you perform that timeless at the rally.
Oh, hey, time like this, bro. Shit right now, that timeless shit, how I go, bro? I
Can't breathe.
Hey,
I can't breathe.
I can't.
Had to find a new approach. Lobster avocado toast out Mafia Coast. She don't see the biggest scope. I'm in the scope.
Come on, dog. Hey, that's the shit, bro. A time like right now, bro, everybody going through the same thing, bro. That shit gonna hit. You perform that shit, bro. I'm telling you, that shit hard,
Man,
bro.
I got you. That's nothing, bro. That's a done deal. Hey, bro, I'm about to go hop back in this booth real quick, record this shit. Y'all trying to stay in here? What's up?
Oh, for sure. You gonna do that shit? Yeah, I'm chilling.
Oh, God, baby. Hey, well, shit, sit back, bro. Enjoy the show. You
Yeah,
feel
bro.
me, brother?
Hell yeah. Fuck you got. Man, I do this shit.
Bro, let me drive tonight.
What?
Hey, come on, bro, let me drive tonight.
I don't know, man. Bro, do not fuck my shit up, man.
Shit already fucked up, nigga.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. You fuck that side up, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Put some music on, man.
What you do that for? What the fuck you got us listening to, bro? It's two niggas in the car, bro.
That's Janelle A. That shit hit, man.
Man, this shit cool. It ain't all that.
Hey. Admit it, you like it, huh? Admit it, you like it, huh? You like that?
Bro, if you don't get your LMA niggas ain't shit vibe the fuck up out of here, bro.
Hey, it's Janelle A, not LMA,
Man,
nigga.
I don't give a fuck if it's LMA, Janae, Aura, summer, winter, fall. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. This why you ain't got no females on your shit now, bro.
Maybe, hey, man.
For real, bro.
I walk dirt in the rubble, the flames kicking the world ruins. I pray I rise above, or I might get psychopathic with the snub. Aim it right at
The
your
fuck we do now, bro? We ain't did shit, bro. You shouldn't have let your motherfucking ass drive, bro.
This is what we talked about. Hands on the wheel. Respect. Look forward.
Everything okay, officer?
License and registration?
Don't move too quickly. Keep your hands on the wheel.
I said license and registration.
Yes, sir, I heard
Explain
you.
what you're going to do.
My friend, he is going to reach for his registration as I reach for my wallet in my pocket.
Keep your hands where he can see them at all times.
Whose car is this?
Mine's, officer.
Let me see your ID too.
Yo, for what? I'm not driving.
Come on, man, just do it.
If I go in for some bullshit, bro, I'm telling you right now.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
No, sir.
You made an illegal U-turn.
There was no sign saying I didn't, sir.
It's illegal to make a U-turn in the middle of the street.
Yes, but that's only if I do a legal turn.
Are you insinuating I don't know the law? Or
No.
how to do my job?
No, sir, I'm just saying that my...
Stop. Swallow your pride. Apologize.
I didn't realize. I apologize.
Bro, I'm glad you drove, bro. You know where I be getting packed by the fucking police, nigga? No way he be punking me like that, bro. You look like a whole ass nigga right now, too.
Have you been drinking?
I don't drink,
Sir.
sir.
It's a pretty heavy smell. Have y'all been smoking marijuana?
We don't smoke, sir.
Is there anything illegal in the car? Firearms? Drugs?
There's nothing in the car, okay? Nothing. And no, you do not have permission to search my shit. There's nothing in here. We made an accidental U-turn, bro. Can we go? Can we go? God, fuck, man.
Hello, this is Charlotte. Sorry you missed me. Leave me a message. Thanks.
Mom, we gotta stop by the police. Call me back.
I promise you, bro, this nigga is tripping, bro. And Malcolm, you acting like a straight bitch right now, bro. Ain't no way he'd have been talking to me like that. I'd have been and cussed this motherfucker out, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm handling it. And just calm down before we both end up in jail tonight.
Bro, I'm calm. I'm just tired of the bullshit, bro. All these motherfuckers do is harass us, bro, because they can. It's the same type of shit that got my little brother locked up for no goddamn reason, bro. Nothing. This bullshit, bro. Tired of this shit, man.
Look, my mom prepared me for this kind of thing my whole life. Especially what happened to your brother. Look, just listen to the man and we walk away. Even though we don't deserve the ticket, at least we not in jail or dead.
Nah, bro. Nah. My mom prepared me for this shit too, bro. And she say fuck all of them. You know what I'm saying? I can't choose the skin I'm in, bro. You know what I'm saying? They harass us for no reason, bro. And this the type of shit that got my little brother locked up, bro. For no reason. So fuck all of them, bro. Fuck them.
Man,
Fuck about the law.
Come on, dog. They all ain't bad like that, man.
Yeah, bro. I know they not, but bro, it's something sketchy about this one, dog. It's something sketchy, bro. He doing too much. Don't fuck with him, bro.
Hey, how do you get that?
X, peep the small shit, bro. Look how they treating us.
You disrespectful kids. Damn it. What is wrong with them? I just want to go home. 1028 and 1029. Passenger owns vehicle. Possibly a 1066.
Do you need backup?
Not at the moment.
Registration is clear. Driver is clear.
I will bring him into the station. I do smell marijuana.
Do you need a DUI certified officer present?
No. 10-4.
10-4.
I mean, shit, you ain't got the best tone either right now.
X, really, bro? Tone?
For real.
Bro, Tay treat these motherfuckers with nothing but respect, bro. What happened to him? Wrongly done. It don't matter if you good or bad to these motherfuckers, bro. They know what they gonna do because they can, doggy. They don't give a fuck, bro. Yo, well, you know this shit already, though.
Look, I do know, man. But they don't understand. They don't get the red and blue lights make it feel like it's the last moments of our lives.
Bro.
They don't understand that shit, dog.
Bro, that's why I'm angry, dog. That's the fucking reason. Bro, I can't choose I can't choose the skin I'm in.
Look, that's why I called my mom. It's a simple fact that we might not make it home tonight.
You know what?
Look, I just want my mom to hear my words for the last time.
Bro, you right. Fuck it. That's the best. I'm gonna go live, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. She gonna hear your voice. Cause I'm gonna go goddamn. I got 200 goddamn thousand followers. Blue check mark player. We going live, bro. Fuck all of that shit.
Is that necessary, though?
Oh, yeah, it's necessary. Bro, was it necessary for Philando Castile? What about Rashard Brooks, bro? What about Sean Reed, nigga? Do I gotta keep going, bro? How many niggas gonna have to go? That's what's gonna happen right here, motherfucker. Fuck that. This for you, Tay. For you, Tay. Throw your motherfucking T's in the air. Everybody in the comments, throw them T's in the air. This for you, Tay. Fuck 12. Fuck. We live in this bitch today, player. Fuck with that.
All right, man. Don't be extra.
Extra, for sure. Nigga, I'm definitely finna put on a show 200 of these. This for you, Tay. Fucking Tay.
Dog, stop.
Oh, this shit in the motherfucking fuck him.
I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle.
Why, officer?
Nah, we ain't stepping out of shit. We ain't done shit. We not stepping out of a goddamn thing, bro. No.
I smell marijuana.
Bullshit. We ain't got shit in here, bro. You check my piss swab my mouth, bro. Ain't shit in the car. What?
Let him check you.
Bro, hey, we ain't doing shit, bro.
Stop! Bro, I can't take both of you right now, man. That's it. Both of you. Out of the car. We ain't getting out of the goddamn car. Get out of the car. Goddamn thing. I told you to get out of the car. Come here. Get out of the car.
Fuck that.
telling you right
you
now.
lied, baby. You got
Stay away.
200,000 looking at you, bitch ass nigga.
Me. Come here. Come here. I'm telling you right now. Do not, you gonna fucking shoot, do not. I'm backing up, look, now. Look, listen, please.
Hear my voice, son.
No, I am an introvert. Okay,
Oh, X! Thanks. Please be safe. You know what to do if you get stopped.
I know. I'll see you later.
Leave your hands where they can see them.
I love you too.
Just be safe.
During the 2000 block of 40th Street, witnesses say Blake was unarmed and on the scene in an attempt to de-escalate the dispute. As he tried to enter his vehicle to leave is when police opened fire, hitting him 7 times in his back, while his 3 sons
I want to see you alive again.
What a wonderful film. And I'm absolutely thrilled to have the writer and director of the film, Chrishenda Dawkins, with us today. Welcome, Chrishenda, and congratulations. So good to have you here.
Hello, it's nice being here.
Great. You know, when we spoke earlier, I was absolutely shocked that this film was a student project you did when you were in film school, that you did it in 2 months, start to finish, and you bankrolled it on your credit card that had about a $1,500 limit at that time. That is absolutely amazing. You know, we'll talk about a lot of the logistics that went into it, but first, tell me what the inspiration was for the film.
The inspiration to My Mother's Voice was, as you said earlier, there was a lot going on in the world. The world was shutting down. A lot of people were upset about George Floyd and the many things that were going on. And one of the biggest triggers where I saw my aunt post something on social media, and it hit me. And she said something, it was on the lines of, man, watching my son get into the car, my Black son get in the car with his friend brought tears to my eyes because I'm not sure if he's coming home. So it made me sit back and think and realize that it's not only the person that's in the situation, it's the Black skin who is hurting or afraid, it is the family, it's the mother, the person who birthed this child has a constant worry every single time their child is not in their home. And it made me sit back and think about my grandmother who constantly calls us all the time just to make sure we're fine.
Wow. I know you have that quote from your aunt at the end in the credits, and it's really powerful. Something else you and I talked about that was interesting to me is you also around that time were talking to a friend of yours, a white woman who's married to a policeman. Tell us about those conversations and how that informed your work.
So that also really did a big play. While the whole George Floyd was going on, one of my closest friends that I met in my college before I switched to film school, she has a husband who is a officer, and I'm gonna try not to say names. Love her dearly still, but it took a toll on our friendship for half a second because she couldn't understand where it was coming from on our side. She would constantly say, well, he can't choose this or da-da-da-da. And I'm just like trying to explain to her, like, yes, he is one of the good cops. He is amazing. I know him personally, so I know that he would never do anything like this. But I was trying to explain to her that when we go home, we can't take our skin off, but when he gets to go home, he gets to take that blue uniform off. So it hurt much seeing us holding up signs Black Lives Matter, and then you would see the signs Blue Lives Matter, and it's like we all matter at the same time, but you can pick and choose when you have blue on. I can't pick and choose when I have black on. And then I tried to use an example of another Black lady who passed away. And I was like, what if that was me in my home and the police came in and shot me on an accident? That wouldn't happen to you. How are you sure? Her family didn't know that that was going to happen to her.
Wow. It's interesting. My father's a cop, and he's passed away now, but he was one of the most amazing men in the world. And I believe in my heart that if he saw the kinds of things that were happening today, that he would be appalled. And so, you're in a funny position when you love somebody who does the thing that some people who do it appallingly and brutally. So I'm sure that was a really tricky situation for you and your friend, and I hope you got past it and were able. So I want to talk to you a little bit later about the way the policeman came across in the film. But first, okay, so you have the inspiration. The world's falling apart. You have to do this assignment for school. How did you do it? How did you start?
Like we said, it was a student project. So actually I wrote the script in a couple hours because I procrastinated. And the assignment, the first draft was due by 6 a.m., I think 6 or 9 a.m. And I was up at 2, like, let's just get it together. And as soon as I started, it just flowed. It just came. I had a couple of friends over, one of my neighbors and another person who was in my directing class at that time. And we were just all talking, and my neighbors downstairs were upset at everything that was going on. And they had just recently left a protest where they got shot with pellet guns and stuff just for protesting and being there. And it sparked this conversation, it sparked a discussion. And then that's when I was scrolling on social media and I saw the post from my aunt, and it just rang. And from there, it continued on and it became an amazing story. And I know that we weren't supposed to like go big with our filming of this, but I knew that this was something that I wanted to show and I didn't want it to show sloppy. So after I turned it in and we all read it at the class and stuff, he was like, this is great. I immediately like went on social media to some pages for student films and LA people who do film. And I just simply made a post and said, hey, I'm doing a project. I put my log line and I said, this is what I'm in need of. I'm in need of a cinematographer. I'm in need of this. I'm in need of this. And I immediately had a pouring of people in my inbox willing to help. I had a cinematographer, Javier, amazing. He decided to come on board free of charge because he felt like this was his only way to give back. Because he was like, I know I can't be in the position of being Black, but this is how I feel like I can give back in my part right now. So he donated his time. He donated his camera, an amazing camera. And he also brought on a couple of friends. And then he also had, a couple of connections at Canon. So Canon let us use their lenses. So we used his camera, but Canon lenses, and we got an amazing discount on equipment to borrow, because even though the school allows you to have, borrow equipment and check it out, it wasn't up to what he wanted to use as well. So he got us to get an amazing deal on it. And mind you, like you said earlier, I only had a credit card at this time. I still had rent to pay. I had a daughter back home in Washington that I still had to take care of. And it was hard. So I was like, whoo, this movie or pay rent. And I chose the movie. So I'm kind of happy, but yes, that's how it happened. We filmed 3 days. And that's what we did. We filmed 3 days and we put it in. It was very hard. I know we talked about my first night of filming. The school wasn't really trying to let us do it. It was really hard fighting for it. They knew that I needed a night scene. They knew that it needed to be in safe grounds because it did involve police and it involved a Black man yelling. So I needed it to be in a safe area. So I was supposed to use the school. But when it was time to use the school, it became so much reasoning of why we couldn't use the school. And when I finally broke down to them that you guys are like not allowing me to do what I need to do, and you call yourself a film school, allow me to do this. The dean is the one who actually decided to stay. And he only allowed a couple of hours. We needed to wait till the sun went down. And that was around, I think, 8. We're in California, so it was taking a minute. And then we had to be off the school premises by midnight. So think of setup, filming, and then having to break down and be off of grounds by midnight. It was one of the hardest nights, especially being our first night as well. So yeah, yeah, our sound person couldn't make it that day. So we had a sound person who was very green in the field. So it was really hard capturing a lot of the volume. I had a mentor who's taught me everything I've known. She was supposed to be there, but I kind of got choked up and scared, and I didn't let her come because my teacher at the time was like, you don't want somebody to deter you from how you direct. So I didn't allow her to come, which is one of my biggest mistakes. But it turned out great, because if she was there, I think the project would have went how it went on paper versus how it ended up. My actors forgot a lot of their words, and because we were rushing, we ended up having to take out a lot of what they were saying. And that's the reason why that most powerful part came in, where it's just the sound and them fighting and them the police officer trying to get the phone and stuff. That wasn't supposed to happen like that, but it turned out amazing, because that's when we had to take out so much of what was being said, because that was nothing that I wrote in the script. Although it hurt that some of the most important lines that I did write did not get into the script, I'm still happy with the outcome. I'm still happy with where it came. And then the last big thing was one of my main actors lied about having a license. And I'm a first-time director, and he hit a car in one of our scenes, and
whoa,
it became such a yeah. Luckily, he hit one of our people's cars, and they were like, it's okay, I'm fine. The car's not damaged too bad. But it was just learning while also still going through all of this. And also police officers are driving by when we were doing other things, and we're like, this is the wrong time. We're going through COVID. We're not even supposed to be shooting right now. We're doing a lot of guerrilla style right now. It came out. Even though we fought it, it came out. It came out fine.
It certainly did. When you and I spoke earlier, you said something that I thought was so interesting, that you grew up in a pretty religious household, and it was kind of religion in a way that's responsible for where you were here, because there were a lot of things you couldn't do as a kid. Talk about that. I love that story.
I grew up in a religion called Kojic. So it stands for Church of God in Christ. And we are Christians. So the main thing about Kojic is you don't live in the worldly way. And a lot of worldly ways as a child didn't seem fair. So my grandmother, who's 96 years old, has never in her life ever wore a pair of pants. She has worn a skirt from her waist to her ankles. You can't wear red lipstick. But I mean, it's changed a lot now. So back when I was younger, you couldn't do that. Women do what they want now. We wear pants and all that. But one of the biggest things of why I feel like I really came into film was when I was younger, we couldn't watch a lot of shows. So anything that basically had to do with witchcraft was a no-go. So That's So Raven was out. Harry Potter was out. All of that my friends and all that got to watch, it was a no for me, because that's witchcraft. That's celebrating worldly things. That's a no. So a lot of times, since I wasn't allowed to watch TV, I would create my own shows, not knowing that I was creating them. I was just writing little skits, and I would make my cousins perform them. And soon enough, I realized that I was doing screenwriting. I was writing the church plays. I was in the church plays. I was doing things like that, and not understanding that I was doing film this entire time. So when I got to film in their questions going into film class was always like, who's your favorite director? Or they would list off people and I'd be like, who's that? And they'd be like, you're going into film. You don't know who this is. I'm like, no, not at all. Like, you've never seen this? No, I wasn't allowed to watch that. So it was like a breath of kind of fresh air, but also it was a gasp of air because it's like, am I in the right field? Because I don't know any of this stuff. Yet it makes me so original because when people watch my things, they're like, I've never seen something like this. It's because I'm not a carbon copy. I'm not learning from somebody and taking what they have. Although I'm learning that it's really good to learn these people and learn that thing. And that's what I've learned in film is that it's good to learn about these people. But I really love the fact that I know how to be original as well.
Yeah, I think that's fabulous. You did this really interesting but risky, I would think, thing where you set up for your friends and family a live YouTube screening of the film. And tell us how that went.
Yeah, so everybody was getting upset because I didn't release the film. I had came back to Washington and got kind of sick. So it took 2 years, I think, for me to just release it. And I set up on YouTube a live screen. It came out so that we all could watch it at one time. I've gotten so many texts, so many calls. They were mad. People were yelling at me. They were like, why'd you do this? I thought he died. I had people yelling at the screen saying, your mom told you to stop. Why is you not listening to your mom? And it's just like, my sister called and said she wanted to fight me because her mom was just asleep. The mom was just asleep. And it's like, why would you do that to us? Like, it was just, it felt good knowing that people's heart stopped and people's heart dropped because they actually got to realize that the whole time they thought that this story was about him and it turned around to be about his mother. Mm-hmm. So it felt really good to be able to share that with everybody at one time. And then I'm sure we're going to talk about it later, but it felt good to show my sister in the film. So she was very surprised because I used her music. Everybody's music that I used in the film were original. Chico McGee was my neighbor downstairs, who's an aspiring rapper. My sister, whose song they used in the car, she's an aspiring artist as well. So I decided to make sure I always put people artwork or film or music inside my films. So they were very surprised to hear that part. And her friends were so happy to hear her too.
Great. And I guess your grandmother would have loved to be able to watch it and love it, but the language.
Yeah, she tried. She tried so hard. Like we were watching it and she was just, and then she just couldn't do it no more. She was like, can you cut it off, please? And I was like, yes, ma'am.
The other thing I think you said that somebody said that they were so glad that you showed, the two different, oftentimes Black people in this country, men in particular, are cast in a certain demeanor. And so you had two different kinds of Black men who were close friends in the film. Talk a little bit about that and how important that was for you.
Yeah, so I decided to use two versions of Blacks because we're often portrayed as this rambunctious, can't calm ourselves type of character. So as you watch, Genesis was that loud person. He was hyped. He was very animatic. That is typically how we are portrayed. But there is also Malcolm, and he was just used as the calm. He was taught right. I can't say that they weren't taught right. They both were taught right. However, they taught from two different views. They were taught different ways. If you looked at Genesis, he was very hyped as well because his brother, who wanted to be a police officer, is now fighting for his life. Yet Malcolm has never had to do this, but his mother has also always warned him, if you were ever stopped, please, 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 I want to see you come home. I want to see you make it home. So I would love to put both of those in there, that we're not always loud. We're not always rambunctious. We're not always in your face. Sometimes we're really just trying to control the situation and get out of there. I think in the show, I tried to show that Malcolm could see that the police officer himself was scared as well. And he could see that his friend was scared too, but he wanted to calm down both of them in two different ways while also still battling with the thoughts of his mom. So
that's what struck me about the policeman. He wasn't a cookie cutter, badass, bad guy cop. He was a little bit of a jerk, but also, you see when he's in the car, he's mad because they're so rude, they're so disrespectful, and he was scared, and that was also an interesting portrayal, which maybe got some pushback on, I don't know, because every cop, even every cop who does something that's inappropriate, doesn't start out with that being what he or she wants to do, and I thought that was a very nuanced way to portray a policeman in the show.
Yeah. How I originally wrote it was there was two officers as well. But one of the officers we had to let go of the day of, just because we were afraid about some things that we saw. But that officer was the more, it was supposed to show that he is worried about their color versus the officer that we had was more so worried about, am I going to get home? Because I'm afraid too, type of thing, because he sees how Genesis is acting. So I wanted to show both ways, but however, how it ended was pretty well and pretty great.
Yeah. So was it, when you showed it to your family, were you, because it's hard to show work to family. How were you apprehensive, and how did that go?
My family loved it. The ones who watched it, they loved it. They were so proud of me because for years I've wanted to do this, but I never would walk in it. So I had a lot of my family members crying just at the spark of it. And then everybody's just still wondering, when am I going to do something else? When am I going to make another one? So yes, family was very excited. Even the ones who can't do the cussing, they still decided to finish watching it. Grandma was probably the only one who just couldn't finish it.
Yeah. Let me ask you, so you're really an actress. That is and has been your first love. And going forward, do you want to do more of that than directing, or both? What's your dream?
So younger, I used to call myself an acting dentist because I wanted to be a dentist and an actress. Oh. So, but I always planned on to act, then write, then direct. But I just guess my order just went in a different way. So I guess I just directed first, and now I'm going to go back to acting. But yes.
That's fantastic. So what advice do you have for new filmmakers? Because you had to overcome a lot of obstacles to get this thing done.
Filmmaker, my advice for you is to just go, to just push, to just use your story. One thing that you will always battle with is your mind, and your mind will be your biggest enemy. You have to just push, you have to just fight, you have to just put your story out there, because as much as you think that somebody doesn't need that story, somebody needs that story. Don't listen to who's right here and right here, because right here and right here are not in your body, they're not in your mind, and they don't know what that person over there needs to hear. And that person over there needs to hear what you have written down. So it doesn't matter. Don't be afraid to just pick up. Don't be like me and wait to say, I need this, I need this, I need this. Just do it. Don't worry about how it comes out for the first time, because there's going to be plenty more after that. Your first one may be bad, but that next one might be great. And don't be afraid to hear the word no. No always leads to a yes somewhere. No is just, I need to learn how to do it better. And that's all you have to do to get to that point to where you got to be in life. And then the last thing I want to be able to tell you is that do not let your emotions make you stop wherever you go. My pastor has always said this best, and I would love to get it out to the world. Emotions are great indicators, but they're horrible navigators. So don't ever let the emotions of how you feel stop you from getting to where you need to be, because there's purpose in what you do, and that purpose has to get to something or someone at any time.
Wow, that's great. You're also a preacher. That's great. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being with us, and I can't wait to see what you do next. And again, congratulations. It's a fantastic film.
Thank you guys so much for doing this.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.